you so much for joining us for Christ Memorial Productions' Wish List Cabaret. My name is Diane Miller, and I'm the creative director here at Christ Memorial Productions. For those of you who are new to CMP, we are a theater ministry of Christ Memorial Lutheran Church in St. Louis County, Missouri. It's hard to believe and kind of crazy that we've been doing community theater here in the St. Louis area for 15 years now. We have been privileged and honored to work with so many amazing people in this community. Here at CMP, there are two words that inspire us, and those two words are loved and sent. We believe that we are loved more than we can ever imagine by a God who has sent us out to share that love with the world. And the way that we do that here at Christ Memorial Productions is through community theater. We are so excited to share this cabaret of songs with you. We have an amazing and talented cast, and we are so thankful for everyone who has auditioned. While a virtual cabaret cannot replace a live performance, we feel honored to have been able to work together with these talented people and blessed to have this opportunity to bring some joy to you, our audience. Maybe you'll get to hear some songs you've never heard before. Maybe you'll get to hear some familiar ones. Welcome to Christ Memorial Productions' Wish List Cabaret.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome to the Wish List Cabaret. My name is Caden Self.
And I'm Melissa Phelps, and we will be your MCs for this cabaret spectacular.
This is Christ Memorial Productions' response for our need to keep safe, but also keep singing. Thank you to returning CMP performer Delaney McCoy for starting us off with our national anthem, just as she's looking forward to doing next spring at the Cardinal Spring Training.
In this concert, you'll hear from CMP friends old and new, singing songs from their own personal wish list or songs that convey their wishes for you. First, we invite you to enjoy a performance featuring an old friend and a new friend.
Klein joined the CMP family in Meet Me in St. Louis and was then joined by her husband and daughter in The Wizard of Oz. Now she's brought with her friend Evan Turek from the Merrimack Community College Theater Program. Katie and Evan were scheduled to be in a production of Into the Woods at Merrimack Community College, but sadly that had to be canceled. So we're glad to give them this opportunity to share It Takes Two.
You've changed, you're daring, you're different in the woods. More sure, more sharing, you're getting us through the woods. If you could see, you're not the man who started, and much more open-hearted than I knew you to be.
It takes two. I thought one was enough. It's not true. It takes two of us. You came through. When the journey was rough, it took you. It took two of us. It takes care. It takes patience and fear and despair to change. Though you swear to change, who can tell if you do? It takes two.
You've changed, you're thriving, There's something about the woods, not just surviving, you're blossoming in the woods. At home, I'd fear we'd stay the same forever, but then out here, you're passionate, charming, considerate, clever.
It takes one to begin, but then once you've begun, it takes two of you. It's no fun, but what needs to be done, you can do when there's two of you. If I dare, it's because I'm becoming aware of us as a pair of us, each accepting a share of what's there. We've changed, we're strangers. I'm meeting you in the woods. Who minds what dangers? I know we'll get past the woods. And once we're past, let's hope the changes last. Beyond woods, beyond witches and slippers and hoods. Just the two of us, beyond lies. Safe at home with our beautiful prize. Just a few of us. It takes trust. It takes just a bit more and we're done. We won 4, we had none. We've got 3. We need 1. It takes 2.
That was incredible. One of our favorite things about Christ Memorial Productions is its family atmosphere, which allows children to perform in our shows. In a moment, you'll hear from a young man who's grown up quite a bit since his first show. But first, here's Allison Crandall, a longtime CMP performer who's been dancing, singing, and acting since the age of 4. Allison is a 10th grader now at Fox High School, and she brings to us a song that, in her words, speak to her soul and how she goes about flirting. Here's Taylor, the Latte Boy.
There's a boy who works at Starbucks who is very inspirational. He is very inspirational because of many things. I come in at 8:11 and he smiles and says, "How are you?" When he smiles and says, "How are you?" I could swear my heart grows wings. So today at 8:11, I decided I should meet him. I decided I should meet him in a proper, formal way. So today at 8:11, when he smiled and said, "How are you?" I said, "Fine, and my name's Kristen." And he softly answered, "Hey." And I said my name was Kristen, and thank you for the extra phone. And he said his name was Taylor, which provides the inspiration for this poem. Taylor, the latte boy, bring me Java, bring me joy. Oh, Taylor, the latte boy, I love him, I love him, I love him. So I'd like to get my nerve up to recite my poem musical. He would like the fact it's musical because he plays guitar. So today at 8:11, Taylor told me he was playing in a band down in the village, in the basement of a bar. And he smoothly flipped the lever to prepare my double latte. But for me, he made it triple, and he didn't think I knew. But I saw him flip the lever, and for me he made it triple. And I knew that triple latte meant that Taylor loved me too. I said, "What time are you playing? And thank you for the extra skim." He said, "Keep the 3:55 because this triple latte was on him." Taylor, the latte boy, bring me Java, But finally a voice whispered, love can be yours if you step up to the counter and order. Taylor, the latte boy, bring me Java, bring me joy. Oh, Taylor, the latte boy, I love him, I love him, I love him. So many years my heart has waited. Who'd have thought that love could be so caffeinated? Taylor, the latte boy, I love him, I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him, I love him.
Proud of your boy. I'll make you proud of your boy. Believe me, bad as I've been, Ma, you're in for a pleasant surprise. I've wasted time, I've wasted me. So say I'm slow for my age, a late bloomer, okay, I agree. That I've been one rotten kid, some sun, some pride, and some joy. But I'll get over these lousing up, messing up, screwing up times. You'll see, Ma, now comes the better part. Someone's gonna make good, cross this stupid heart. Make good and finally make you proud of your boy. So tell me that I've been a louse and a loafer. You won't get a fight here, no ma'am. Say I'm a gold brick, a goof off, no good, but that couldn't be all that I am. Water flows under the bridge, let it pass, let it go. There's no good reason that you should believe me, not yet, I know, but someday and soon I'll make you proud of your boy. Though I can't make myself taller or smarter or handsome or wise, I'll do my best. What else can I do, since I wasn't born perfect like Dad or you? Mom, I will try hard to make you proud of your boy.
You've just heard from Caden Self singing Proud of Your Boy from Aladdin, and we are certainly proud of him. Caden last appeared on the CMP stage in the title role Oliver in 2012. Since then, he's worked with the Muni, the Rep, Opera Theater St. Louis, and more. Now, he's a college student pursuing a degree in the arts.
Also a college student is Antonio Barnum. Antonio has two passions: mathematics, which he is currently studying at Fontbonne University, and musical theater, which he hopes to continue pursuing after graduation. One of his dreams is to play the title role in Pippin. So here he is to share his wish with us by singing Corner of the Sky.
Everything has its season, everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you right. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. So why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Every man has his daydreams, every man has his goal. People like the way trees have us sticking to the soul. Thunderclouds have their lightning, nightingales have their song. And don't you see, I want my life to be something more than long. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. I've gotta find my corner of the sky. So many men seem destined to settle for something small, but I won't rest until I know I'll have it all. So don't ask where I'm going, just listen when I'm gone. And far away you'll hear me singing softly to the dawn. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky.
It's not easy to say that most days I don't recognize me. These shoes and this apron, this place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person who makes you believe it's all true. And now I got you. You're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two. For that girl that I knew, who was reckless just enough, who'd get hurt, but who learned how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can love.
apple pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
Wow. Performing She Used to Be Mine from Waitress, one of her dream shows. That was CMP newcomer Natalie Kurz. Natalie is a software engineer who is currently working on several COVID-related technology initiatives. She's also a tap dancer and a choreographer who's gotten to take the stage at the Fox.
Our next performer has been part of CMP since 2005 when this ministry began, and has been a member of Christ Memorial Lutheran Church along with his wife for 40 years. He was able to realize a dream on the CMP stage in 2013 when he gave an award-winning performance as Tevye in Fiddler on the Roof. Singing Tevye's signature song, If I Were a Rich Man, here's Keith Poppets.
If I were a rich man, diddle deedle diddle digga digga deedle diddle dum. All day long I'd biddy biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle deedle diddle digga digga deedle diddle dum. If I were a biddy biddy rich, digga digga deedle diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof and real wooden floors below. And there'd be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each loud bark, hark, will land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, diddle deedle diddle digga digga deedle diddle dum. All day long I'd biddy biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, hey, I wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle deedle diddle digga digga deedle diddle dum. Well, if I were a biddy biddy rich, digga digga deedle diddle man, I see my wife, my Golda, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Boy, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important men in town would come to fawn on me. They would ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the wise. Would you please, Reptavia, pardon me, Reptavia, posing problems that would cross our rabbi's eyes. Bye, 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 bye. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. 'Cause when you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. This would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, diddle-deedle-diddle-digga-digga-deedle-diddle-dum, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, hey, I wouldn't have to work now. Diddle-deedle-diddle-digga-digga-deedle-diddle-dum. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man?
Now we'll hear from 2 more performers singing about their wishes for you. Coming up, we'll hear from Nikki Collette, who has appeared in several CMP shows dating back to Fiddler on the Roof and has also run our summer theater camp programs along with her mother. But first, 5th grader Brooke Susik, returning to CMP for the 3rd time with a song for young people like her who just want to be confident in who they are. Sing your own song from Dear Edwina.
Those kids that try to knock you down, they're not what life's about. Just learn to sing your special song and drown them out. I won't pretend it doesn't hurt. Some things kids say can hurt a lot, but what hurts more is when they make you want to be something you're not. You've got to sing your own song, use your own voice. Your voice is not a thing to be afraid of. And when they hear it ring true, there's not a thing they can do to take away the music that you're made of. Those kids may say some awful things, but what is really true is way deep down they wish that they could be like you. And so they travel in a group and they make sure you're set apart. And though at times it's hard remembering, you know deep in your heart you've got to sing your own song, do your own thing. Your thing is not a thing to be denied you. And though they tell you you're strange and make you wish you could change, don't let them change the dreams that dream inside you. Oh, to be normal, to be a safe and unassuming shade of gray. Not too different, not too smart, no more poems in your heart. Do you really want to live your life that way? For those who work so very hard to make their talents fly, it's hard when one gives so much joy can make you cry. But hold on tight to who you are, don't lose your joy to please the crowd. And if they still don't understand, you'll have to sing a little louder. Just sing your own song, use your own voice. Your voice is not a thing to be afraid of. And when they hear it ring true, there's not a thing they can do to take away the music that you're made of. Don't let them take away the music that you're made
dreams to dream in the dark of the night. When the world goes wrong, I can still make it right. I can go so far in my dreams, somewhere in my dreams will come true. Come with me, you will see what I mean. There's a world inside no one else ever sees. Dreams to dream as near as can be. Inside you and me will always come true. There is a star waiting to guide us, shining inside us when we close our eyes. Don't let go if you stay close to me in my dreams tonight. You will see what I see. Dreams to dream as near as can be. Inside you and me will always come true.
Nikki Collette brought us that song of comfort and hope, Dreams to Dream, from the animated feature An American Tale. But now, let's hear from some other veteran members of the CMP family, sharing songs from stories they love. Next up, Nicole Orr, who first joined us for The King and I in 2014. Nicole trained in opera at Webster University, and she brings her sweet soprano voice to a song about a sweet treat. Here's Vanilla Ice Cream from She Loves Me.
Dear friend, I am so sorry about last night. It was a nightmare in every way. But together you and I will laugh at last night someday. Ice cream, he brought me ice cream, vanilla ice cream, imagine that. Ice cream, and for the first time we were together without a spat. Friendly, he was so friendly, that isn't like him, I'm simply stunned. Well, wonders never cease, well, wonders never cease, it's been a most peculiar day. Well, wonders never cease, well, wonders never cease. Oh, where was I? I am so sorry about last night. It was a nightmare in every way, but together you and I will have last night someday. I sat there waiting in that cafe and never guessing that you were fat. Oh, that you were near. You were outside looking bald. Oh my. Dear friend, I am so sorry about last night. Last night, I was so nasty. Well, he deserved it, but even so, that George is not play this game of pretend, remembering through a secondhand sorrow, such a great son and wonderful friend. Oh, don't the tears just pour? I could curl up and hide in my room, there in my bed still sobbing tomorrow. I could give in to all of the gloom, but tell me what for? Why should I have a heavy heart? Why should I say I'll keep you with me? Why should I go and fall apart for you? Why should I play the grieving girl and lie, saying that I miss you and that my world has gone dark without your light? I will sing no requiem tonight.
I gave you the world, you threw it away, leaving these broken pieces behind you. Everything wasted, nothing to say, so I can sing no requiem.
I hear your voice and feel you near. Within these words I finally find you. And now that I know that you are still here, I will sing no requiem tonight.
Why should I have a heavy heart? Why should I say I'll keep you with me? Why should I go and fall apart for you? Why should I play the grieving girl and lie, saying that I miss you and that my world has gone dark without your light? I will sing no requiem tonight, 'cause when the villains fall, the kingdoms never weep. No one lights a candle to remember. No one mourns at all when they lay them down to sleep. So don't tell me that I didn't have it right. Don't tell me that it wasn't black and white. After all you put me through, don't say it wasn't true, that you were not the monster that I knew. 'Cause I cannot play the grieving girl and lie, saying that I miss you and that my world has gone dark.
I will sing no requiem.
I will sing no requiem.
I will sing no requiem tonight.
Wow. Sharing an unfiltered look at a family's dealing with grief, that was Requiem from Dear Evan Hansen, featuring Rachel McKenzie with Diane Miller and John Jouse. All three of them have been with CMP for many years and many shows, and the family ties are strong with this trio offstage too. Rachel and Diane are mother and daughter, and John Jouse is not only an adopted son, but an adoptive parent.
But now, let's welcome back Katie Klein, this time with a special friend. Katie has used her puppetry skills on stage in the show Avenue Q. And here's one of her favorite songs from that show, There's a Fine, Fine Line.
There's a fine, fine line between a lover and a friend. And there's a fine, fine line between reality and pretend. And you never know till you reach the top if it was worth the uphill climb. But there's a fine, fine line between love and a waste of time. There's a fine, fine line between a fairy tale and a lie. And there's a fine, fine line between your wonderful and goodbye. I guess if someone doesn't love you back, it isn't such a crime. But there's a fine, fine line between love and a waste of your time. And I don't have the time to waste on you anymore. I don't think that you even know what you're looking for. For my own sanity, I've gotta close the door and walk away. Oh, there's a fine, fine line between together and not. And there's a fine, fine line between what you wanted and what you got. You gotta go after the things you want while you're still in your prime. There's a fine, fine line between love and a waste of
I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I'll go. I know
voice. Oh my goodness, that was Elena Adams with How Far I'll Go from Disney's Moana. Elena went from her AFL winning performance as Tootie in CMP's production of Meet Me in St. Louis to playing the same role at the Muni the following season. With her wide range of skills, singing, acting, dancing, and playing the nose flute, there's just no telling how far this talented little sixth grader will go. But Caden Self is back to tell us the other side of a story we heard just a little bit earlier. Let's get the perspective of Taylor the Latte Boy himself.
There's a girl who comes to Starbucks. I think she has a crush on me. I can tell she has a crush on me because it's too big to ignore. She comes in every morning at exactly 8:11. When the clock says 8:11, she comes walking through that door. And then one fateful morning, when she made her usual entrance, I could tell that she was nervous and that she had something to say. So I smoothly flipped the lever to prepare her double latte, and she told me her name's Kristen, and I came back with a hey. And I told her my name's Taylor, and here's a little extra foam. When she left, I cleaned her table, but I found a folded napkin with this poem.
Taylor, the latte boy, bring me Java, bring me joy. Oh, Taylor, the latte boy, I love him, I love him, I love him. So I should have got my nerve up and just said that I wasn't interested. But since she was clearly interested, that's when it all got out of hand. Because before I cleaned her table, we had this conversation where I told her I was playing in the village with my band. So when I walked in Friday evening to our gig in Arthur's basement, I saw Kristen in the front row, and I heard her scream my name. And then my friend said, "Man, she's crazy. She's been here since 7:30, and she told me she's your girlfriend, and she's really glad she came." And when our gig was finally over, she followed me the whole way home. As I ran to try and lose her, I composed another version of her poem. Kristen, the stalker chick, you're a psycho and you're sick. Oh, Kristen, the stalker chick, you scare me, you scare me, you scare me. I have never been the type of guy who ever was rude or doubting. But now I've got this lunatic freak in my life, and every night at my window she's shouting, "Taylor, the latte boy, go away, I'm not your toy." Oh, Taylor, the latte boy is calling the police. Many a girl had let me court her. Never did I need a restraining order. Oh, Kristen, come find me now. I'm transferring to a new Starbucks. There's 20 on each block, so good luck.
I have never felt like this. For once I'm lost for words. Your smile has really thrown me. This is not like me at all. I never thought I'd know the kind of love you've shown me. Now, no matter where I am, no matter what I do, I see your face appearing like an unexpected song, an unexpected song that only we are hearing. I don't know what's going on, can't work it out at all. Whatever made you choose me, I just can't believe my eyes. You look at me as though you couldn't bear to lose me. Now, no matter where I am, no matter what I do, I see your face appearing like an unexpected song, an unexpected song that only we are hearing. I have never felt like this. For once I'm lost for words. Your smile has really thrown me. This is not like me at all. I never thought I'd know the kind of love you've shown me. Now, no matter where I am, no matter what I do, I see your face appearing like an unexpected song, an unexpected song that only we are hearing. Like an unexpected song, an unexpected song that only we are hearing.
That was local business owner and CMP newcomer Janine Kreider with Unexpected Song from A Song and Dance, a tune that speaks to the lovely surprises we all wish for. Now, next, Janine will be joined by a duet partner who's taken the CMP stage before. Ray Martin is a frequent traveler and a performer for many years, with his favorite destinations being Hawaii every winter and the Emerald City twice. That's right, he has had two memorable roles in The Wizard of Oz, one as Tin Man here at CMP and the other as Cowardly Lion at Overdue Theater Company. Now, Ray and Janine are glad to showcase the blending of their voices on the classic Unforgettable.
Unforgettable, that's what you are.
Unforgettable, though near or far.
Like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me. Never before has someone been more
Unforgettable in every way.
and forevermore. That's how you'll stay.
That's how you'll stay.
That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable
Thinks that I am unforgettable too. Unforgettable in every way.
in every way.
And forever.
Someone's being bashful. That's no way to be. Not with me. Can't you see that I am just as embarrassed as you, and I can understand your point of view? I've always been shy. I confess it, I'm shy. Can't you guess it? This confident air is a mask that I wear 'cause I'm shy. And you may be sure, way down deep I'm demure. Though some people I know might deny it, at bottom I'm quiet and pure. I'm aware that it's wrong to be meek as I am. My chances may pass me by. I pretend to be strong, but as weak as I am, all I can do is try. God knows I try, though I'm frightened and shy. And despite the impression I give, I confess that I'm living a lie, because I'm actually terribly timid and horribly shy. I've always been shy. I confess it, I'm shy. Can't you guess it? This confident air is a mask that I wear 'cause I'm shy. And you may be sure, way down deep I'm demure. Though some people I know might deny it, at bottom I'm quiet and pure. I'm aware that it's wrong to be meek as I am. My chances may pass me by. I pretend to be strong, but as weak as I am, all I can do is try. God knows I try, though I'm frightened and shy. And despite the impression I give, I confess that I'm living a lie, because I'm actually terribly timid and horribly shy.
We just heard Shy from Once Upon a Mattress, performed by a second-generation CMP family member who tells us it sums up her personality. Gabby Collette is a junior at Parkway South, where she's part of the golf team. She's joined her mom, Nikki, who we heard earlier, on stage at CMP and is part of the staff at our theater summer program.
New to Christ Memorial Productions is our next performer, Jessica McCauley. Her dream includes playing Mary Poppins and Eliza Doolittle, and using her degree in nonprofit administration to open up her own theater company. Jessica brings us a song about a feeling many of us hope for, which is to see ourselves through someone else's eyes. Is It Really Me from 110 in the Shade.
Is it really me? Is it really true? Suddenly I'm beautiful, being here with you. Deep inside your eyes Is this the little girl I carry? Is this the little boy at play?
I don't remember growing older. When did they?
When did she get to be a beauty? When did he grow to be so tall?
Was it yesterday when they were small?
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly flow the days. Seedlings turn overnight to sunflowers, blossoming even as we gaze. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years, one season following another, laden with happiness and tears. What words of wisdom can I give them? How can I help to ease their way?
Now they must learn from one another, day by day.
They look so natural together,
Just like two newlyweds should be.
under a canopy they start their family. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years, one season following another, laden with happiness and tears.
That was Keith Poppets once again revisiting his time as Tevye in Fiddler on the Roof. For Sunrise Sunset, he was joined by Kathy Eichelberger. Kathy is a choir teacher, coordinator of theater productions, and director of middle school musicals at Westminster Christian Academy. Wow. And has been performing and vocal coaching at CMP for 6 years now.
Now here's a trio with over 20 CMP credits among them, in roles such as Auntie M in The Wizard of Oz, the Grinch in Seussical, and the Cornish Ogre and Autumn Clown in The Selfish Giant. You might know them better with feathers. This group includes one of Seussical's bird girls and two of the crows from The Wizard of Oz. Performing a song that reflects their family-like bond, here's Right Hand Man from Something Rotten with Jen Kerner, Robert Jones, and Tony Jaskowitz.
If you ever got in trouble, I would be there on the double just to bail you out. If there's anything you lack, you know I've always got your back. That's what it's all about. Think of me as your sidekick, helping you whenever I can. I'm more than just a woman, baby. When the pressure's coming, baby, let me be your right-hand man.
But you're not a man. I'm the man.
He's not hearing me. If we're ever in a pickle, you can call for me and quick'll be how fast I run.
I'm not in a pickle.
You and me should be a team for any dream or any scheme. That's how it should be done. Sure, I could stay in the background, just smiling every now and again.
It's a lovely smile.
But just to be a pretty lady, that would be a pity. Baby, let me be your right-hand man.
You should listen to her. She's usually right.
6'3", bro.
Okay.
I am stronger than you think. Don't be thinking I ain't tough. I am where you ought to go when the going's getting rough. So if things are going badly,
But they're not.
They kind of are.
No, things are fine.
But if they were,
But it's okay.
love,
What? What?
quit trying to protect me.
Can we please change the subject?
Not until I know that if you're ever in a fix and it's a fix you need to nix, then I'm your go-to guy.
You're not a guy.
Don't be so literal, and don't forget I'm not a shrinking violet, a solid rock am I. So don't be thinking I'll crumble when the you-know-what hits the fan. There's no problem that's too big when you're married, that's the gig. So don't be a sexist pig. Is it asking too much of you? It's only 'cause I love you. Let me be your right. In fact, I'll show you that I'm right.
What are you doing now?
I'm gonna get us some curbside pickup. Baby, I'm your right, don't put up a fight. I can be your right, starting here tonight. Let me be your right hand man. Let me be your right hand man.
Sometimes when I look at you, I don't know why you wait. Schoolgirl in a little world who learned everything late. I've always had all the answers, now I don't have a clue. Some nights when the clouds are thick and the wind starts to blow, I stare out the window wondering where I will go. I turn the light out under the covers, all I think of is you. Just you. Say the word, and I just might listen. Say the word, and you might get your way. Loving you should be easier, but say the word, and I might have to stay. Meanwhile, there's so many things that I don't understand. I don't know why I tremble when you reach for my hand. I didn't know how to love until you swept me away. So say the word, and I just might listen. Say the word,
To wrap up our cabaret, you've just heard from Melissa Phelps singing Say the Word from the unauthorized autobiography of Samantha Brown. Samantha Brown is one of the roles on Melissa's wish list, and also a character who resonates with her personally. Melissa was last seen at CMP in 2016, playing Gertrude McFuzz in Seussical, and since then has done lots of theater around St. Louis with other companies.
Guys, we did it! We hope you enjoyed the Wish List Cabaret. Our wish
And our prayer.
for all of you is that you'll stay healthy and safe, and you'll experience abundant peace, joy, and gratitude in the days ahead. We at Christ Memorial Productions look forward to seeing you in person together soon.
But until then, we'll go right on singing and enjoying God's gift of creativity.
Thank you for watching,
And we'll see you soon. You had never done anything like with an instrument or anything?
Oh no, I was an ice skater,
cool.
and my mom yelled at me because I retired, and my mom was like, when I come home, you better have figured something out because your laziness is killing me. So I decided to clean my room, and I was listening to the Broadway Pandora station, and I was like, I know all these songs. I wonder if St. Louis has theater that's not the Fox.
Oh, there's so
And
much.
so I just typed in like theater near me, and then I came across St. Louis audition page.
So much, yeah.
It was like, open call. What's an open call? Cool, I don't have to make an appointment. So if I chicken out, they'll never know. And then had to Google, like, what is sheet music? What's a 32-bar cut? And
That's so
I
cool.
showed up and
I've never heard that kind of like
I
story.
came
from
and
it.
danced in sandals because I didn't know there was going to be a dance audition.
That's
like
so wild, bruh. How long ago was this?
2016, 4 years, I guess.
Wow. What have you done since then?
A lot.
That's so cool. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
No, and this will tell you. So in the audition, I don't know if you remember this, but I like am still mortified by it. I finished singing, and Diane was like, "Can you read?" And I said, "Yes," but she meant like for the role. Like I thought you were asking me if do you remember that? I was like, she was like, "Okay, can you read?" And I was like, "Yep." I was like, "Oh, yes, sure. Let me just do that." But yep, it's like, yeah. It's like,
Hey, a surprising number of Americans are
I was like, I
illiterate.
know how to read. Yeah, I can do that. No, I was like, I guess they just got to check all their boxes. I don't know.
Yeah. Wow. That's such a cool. Yeah, that's such a cool story.